most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Today, we're treated to an entertaining preseason contest between the Houston Texans and the Detroit Lions. Punter Jack Fox to get this one started. And we're off and running from Ford Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here come the Texans for their opening drive. Leading them out, our 2023 Offensive Rookie of the Year. Now in his third season out of Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
A lot of quarterbacks, Kate, who earn postseason wins each of their first two seasons. And that's exactly what C.J. has done. He has become the face of the franchise down there in Houston. And now a little more help around him, hopefully a better offensive line to protect him this year.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
At the 47-yard line.
From the gun, Stroud finds him over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
On play action, here's Stroud. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 1.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon, and he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
It's a gain of 2.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first. They're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Off the play action, here's Stroud. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And into the slide he goes after a gain of close to 5, Brock. That will bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Into the hands of Dell. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Texans 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
A give to Mixon up the middle. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Here we go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
And the Texans 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Stroud. That's back-to-back for Dell. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans finish up an excellent opening series. Tank Dell the touchdown. Well, we all knew who that final pass was going to go to. That entire drive really ran through him, and it continued all the way to 6.
Kind of became clear, right? After the 2nd or 3rd catch, somebody this defense overlooked in their game plan, and it took exactly 1 series to exploit it. Now, offensively, call it till they stop it.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Taylor to return. it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. They're led out by someone who's fought through the doubters all through his career, and he just keeps putting up numbers. Jared Goff.
The legend of this guy just grows year by year in the Motor City. The best individual season of his career, leading these Lions to a franchise record 15 wins. Now they just got to get to the ultimate goal, the Super Bowl.
And this is pushed ahead for gain of 5. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle.
Cool thing about a drive starting a run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This one falls incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they need to get 4 on third down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Goff now on third down. He's got it, complete to Downs. He'll be taken down after advancing this to the 37. 6-yard gain on the play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs from the 37. On first down, it's Gibbs. And a great play is brought to an end. This one reaches the 35-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And the Lions have a first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
All set to go now from the 35. Goff on first and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
To the air on first down. Here's Goff. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Just a yard left to go on second down.
Brings up second and a yard at the Texans' 12-yard line.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions finish off their opening drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. The Lions respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Tremon Smith with the return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner, and this gets out to the 30. But following that play, we have somebody shaken up, and man, with so many guys fighting for roster spots, you never want to see someone get hurt. Hopefully they can fix him up quick. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, let's go.
Back to throw, Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. Stop made at the 36. Offense to line. This is second and 4.
Second and 4. At the
Putting the tight end in motion. To the air, Stroud. Schultz with the catch. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
A gain of 31 yards. First down, Houston.
Okay, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Has it at the 7. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Texans, first down. First and goal, Houston.
Looking inside the red zone. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Mixon can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
Tony.
Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. Now Stroud on 3rd and goal. Caught out wide. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans break the tie here in the first. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Lions 7.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Khalif Raymond to return it. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10.
What? White 20! Check, go get him!
We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
At the 31-yard line.
Here's Goff. Screen here for Gibbs. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Detroit Lions, first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
We go tonight! Black 20! What's that?
First down, and they go right back to it. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First and 10 from the 32. Goff off the play action. Complete right side to Washington. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. They'll pause now for an injured player. Regular season just 1 week away. You don't want to see anybody get hurt here. Hopefully something minor as the medical team works on it. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the shotgun. Goff. That's complete to Sam Laporta. Oh, it looked like he was going to have that first, didn't it? But after the stop, they're going to be a little bit short at the 22.
Brings up third down.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Running to the marker, it's Gibbs. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Again, it's Gibbs. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on 1st. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. From the gun, Goff. Throws caught. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 8. That's a Detroit Lions. First down. First and goal.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Gibbs. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. This is going to go as a pickup of 4. 2nd and goal coming up.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Gibbs again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
For the run show, Fatukasi.
They'll have some extra time to consider this call. It's going to be 3rd and goal as we hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's a 14-7 game. We're back to Ford Field right after this. We're all set to bring you the 2nd quarter. Lions well within striking distance. On 3rd and goal, Goff. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one misses the tight end. And that forces them to 4th and goal.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
From the 5-yard line, looks like they're going to try it here on 4th and goal. They'll go for it. Goff. He will not escape the rush on 4th and goal. That's a sack. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
The Texans and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their 3rd touchdown in 3 drives. Slot man motioned over. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Last run got him 9, so now they need 1 more here on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Now it's Stroud. Looking underneath here to Mixon. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. And And the Texans first down.
Looking to throw, Stroud. Completed over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Brings up second and 2 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Mixon. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. New set of downs for him. He starts at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They go play action with Stroud. Dumps it off to his running back. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Well, right side, hauled in by Collins. And he's right near that first down marker as the stop is made at the 48.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it third and
Stroud on the sneak. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
it's a gain of a yard.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
On play action, here's Stroud. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
That's another Texans first down. It's a gain of
Stroud off the play fake.
First down, Texans.
Has a man downfield. It's Collins. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
And the Texans first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. They're going to run here. It's Mixon. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go block. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
And he's just going to hook this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's third and goal.
Here we go, let's go. 18.
Here he goes, third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's fourth and goal.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this fourth down. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. Up and good from Fairbairn. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Taylor to return. Making some progress here. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. New set of downs for him from the 31. Drive begins with Gibbs. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
So first down from the 41. Another one for Gibbs. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets up the first.
Defense was clearly focused on taking away the pass, and that RPO scheme offensively feels so good when you get the job done and you get a jump run on RPO. That's setting you up for some success.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Block 20. What's that?
Play action here with Goff. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
What's that?
To throw again here, 2nd and 10, it's Goff. Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. Decent game here, but short of the first. To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. It's on target to Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Detroit Lions first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Who goes to that? 180.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Looking to throw, gone. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches will really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. We've got a stoppage here. There's a player out there in some pretty obvious discomfort being worked on. All hopes, of course, that it's nothing serious, especially here in the preseason. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Who goes to that? See the ball, see the ball, see the ball. 180. What's that?
From the red zone now. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jimmy Ward has it. And the Texans take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
The Texans and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they've set up well here with 2nd and 1. After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. Still inches to go on 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
He has it on the QB sneak. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. We've got a tough QB who wants to put it on his shoulders.
Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Throwing is Stroud. Dumped off to his running back. And this one does not go far.
Complete to Joe
Third
Mixon.
down, line to gain 9 yards out.
6-yard gain on the play.
Here we go.
And it's third down.
18.
Third and long for him here. That's intercepted near the sideline. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions take over on an interception by the reigning Defensive Player of the Year.
Slides pass. Intercepted.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory. They've got a short field after that pick. First and 10 from the 32.
Tonight. Turbo.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Short pass brought in. Running in the red zone. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Something taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Here goes tonight.
From the red zone on first. And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions parlay the interception into points. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions cut it to a field goal game.
17. Lions 14.
Set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's Smith on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Houston's offense back out now, ready to go. They're coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. First and 10, a run to Mixon. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. For the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with the tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
On third and long, it's Stroud. Is incomplete. He keeps feeding it to his back, but this one a rare miss. That's going to bring up fourth down. The Texans set to punt. Deep for the Lions, Khalif Raymond. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. So it's second down coming up.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
That's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Goff on third. That one complete to St. Brown. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's second down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three.
Pick up 14 yards on that one, and the Lions have a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
7-yard line.
We've set it downs from 37. They're gonna throw again. Goff. Screen here for Gibbs. And on first down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Throwing again. Here's Goff. That's incomplete on second down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
8 yards to go.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on third down. Air it out on third. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's fourth down.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Fourth down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it.
Like 20.
Goff off the play action. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10. Shotgun now, first round. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Throw left side, caught by Bryant. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. Third down coming up.
3-yard pickup.
Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Extra man in the secondary for the Lions on this third down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans will add to their lead at the end of the half. Nico Collins with the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No Complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Texans make it a 10-point ball game.
24, Lions 14.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
35-yard line.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. From the gun, Goff. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. He's got it inside the 10! And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Bates' kick is up and good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead's 7. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks for that update, Scott. Welcome back, everyone, for the third quarter. And a one-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
We go tonight. Black 20.
Running it with David Montgomery. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yard to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4.
180.
Here's a gift to Gibbs. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on third and short.
Third down run by Gibbs. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches. Running for it, here's Gibbs. Well, this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's a 26-yard gain on fourth down, partner. Talk about a huge play there to extend this drive.
That's a dream come true right there as a play caller, Kate. You leave the offense out there on fourth and inches. You try to pound it forward. just to move those chains, but you get the best of both worlds. You move the chains for a lot more.
Going to the ground again on first. He's going to have this one down to the 28. He gained 11 on that play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
That's another Detroit Lions.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. This is Montgomery running right. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. This time it's a passing play. Throw takes him to the sideline, but he gets both feet in with the catch.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative when the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Here's Gibbs on the carry, and he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Taken in by Williams outright. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
20. What's that?
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 2.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
180. What's that?
No run here. It's Montgomery. And the defense holds Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
4-yard line.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
We go, Todd. What's that?
Shotgun snap here to go. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Todd. What's that?
Gibbs. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Lions cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions bring it back to even. 24. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Smith on the return. Coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line. The Texans send a wide receiver, Nico Collins, ready to go once again. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he gets out of bounds. Second down now, they need 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Lions in the nickel. This is 3rd down.
Oh, ready? 18. What's that?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Collins got it left side. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Never eat shredded wheat. Northeast, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on 3rd downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you can run into problems just like that.
They'll send out the punting unit. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on him. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. What's that?
Now gone. Space pass for 35. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Now hang on, we do have to stop here for something that nobody wants to see a week before the season. We've got an injured player there, and it's somebody they can ill afford to lose. 1st down from the 42.
Here we go. Tonight. Turbo.
Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's another Detroit Lions.
Well, that play right there, that one is wide linemen. They run the 40, do all the agility tests in their spandex at the combine. Yeah, having fast, agile big guys up front, it lets them set the table so the running backs can go do their job.
What? White play. Cut.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Goff to the air now. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Cut. Like 20. Hey, what's that?
Running for the marker, it's Gibbs. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's another Detroit Lions 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
All set now, 1st and 10.
Cut. Like 20.
Montgomery now up the middle. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Goff. That one's complete right side. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. 7 yards on that pickup. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
We go tonight. 180. What's that?
On first down, it's Gibbs. Good hit on the ground here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
What's that?
Running on second with Montgomery. That's not the way you want to go. Wrong way there. The push sends him backwards to the 6. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a third-quarter lead. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. The Lions break that tie and now lead by 7.
Texans 24.
Fox now to kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. And bring the tight end left. Now begin with a run by Mixon. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Keeping it with Mixon. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6. I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game. You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He's got it to the 24. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Lions and Jared Goff set to take over on offense once again. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. 1st and 10 from the 32.
We go, tonight. White play.
I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It'll lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I know an aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Throwing is gone. Short pass brought in. And he's not going to get the first. Made it real closer. Didn't he, Brock? It's a gain of 5. 3rd down coming up.
That's a gain of 6.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Let's go now. Ready.
Now try to run for it with Montgomery. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
For the Lions.
Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's the backup. First throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after 1 play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a 1-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Here's Mills to throw. Here's a screen now for Chubb. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
A 12-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line.
A gain of 10
They
yards.
come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
1st down. It's a
I
gain
may
of
love
10.
watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
It's dumped off to Chubb. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 8 runs to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
At the 36-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Rolling left, buying some time. He shovels this one forward. That's set. This is 3rd and 5. Mills to the air now. Complete to Chubb. He's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down. So out now comes the punter. Tommy Townsend will kick it away. And he dodged the tackle. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. The offense headed out now for Detroit. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
70 Lions. Ready, ready?
On 2nd down, it's Montgomery again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Cut out left. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Get it. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
They give up the gut to Montgomery. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Viking 18.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Pass is caught. That's Tim Patrick. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Throw here, 3rd down. Pass caught by the rookie from Arkansas. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
He finds him beyond the marker. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too.
Detroit Lions, 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. He's going to throw it again. Finds the in route complete. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Lions have 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Come on, set. Panthers.
On 1st down, they'll run with Montgomery. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down. Now it looks like somebody is shaken up after that play. You never like seeing injuries, especially in the preseason. We'll get the training staff out to work on him. 1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Staying on the ground with Montgomery. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. David Montgomery with the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. The Lions double their lead to 14.
Texans 24. Jack Fox to kick off.
Fox now to kick this one away. Barrios now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now come the Texans on offense. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
They begin the drive with Chubb. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
The play fake. He'll throw.
26-yard line.
And the Lions are there to bring him down. It's the 5th time they've gotten there for a sack of this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. To the air on 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
16 yards. And the Texans 1st down. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Texans.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They go play action on first down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be second down. Looking to throw. Mills connects on the crosser. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
Brings up third and inches.
Gonna keep this one and go. And he's gonna be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of a yard.
That may not look like much, but that is a confidence builder for quarterback and offensive line in particular. When you know you can push the pile on third down on a sneak and get a first down, you may have to come back to that with big...
In trouble now, and the ball is out. But fortune on the Texans side. Their guys got to it. They're gonna keep the football.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the offense.
Throwing here, Mills. Complete on the slant to Watson. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Watson coming in motion right. Here he goes, third and long. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Working quickly here.
It's fourth down.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. Don't try and force it into the slant. It's intercepted. And the Lions are gonna have it. And he's gonna hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
It's a turnover on downs.
Okay, that's just one of those situations. It is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, yeah, interceptions follow.
The Lions getting ready to return to the field. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10.
Get it. 60.
We get in on the ground here with Montgomery. Blast through midfield. And he's finally stopped across midfield at the 47. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Here's first and 10 from the 47. They'll run again with Montgomery. And he hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down. Now following the play, one of the Texans banged up in some pain. We're going to pause as he gets checked on. Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2. Running out of the gun with Montgomery. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Houston calls it second timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Going to the ground again on first. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Final timeout called by the Texans. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. This give is to Vonke. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be third down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A gain of 2 on the
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions nearing a win here with a 14-point lead. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Go.
Here's Montgomery. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
Ready? Hawk, ready?
They're going to try to throw for him. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Mills.
At the 43-yard line.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Throwing now. He has the first over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Gain on the play.
Still sticking with the passing game. Connecting on the slant. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
They are throwing it again.
46-yard line.
Right back to Watson. This is Cox. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Texans, 1st down.
They stops the clock. 32 seconds to go. Nearing the last half minute of play. Now 2nd and 10. Mills to the air now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw it.
3rd and long.
And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just caught.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
That's another Texans 1st down.
One final shot here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So it's 1 for the win column for the Lions. And for what it's worth, Bronk, they have cruised through this preseason undefeated. So all things pointing up for them as they get ready for Week 1.